Okay. I don't know. Somebody got into my other phone because it's not a phone you dial numbers on. It's just a computer phone. They blocked me out. I can't even get into YouTube. Something happened. There's a virus in there. I'm gonna have to find out what's going on. I'm a member of the Geek, so I'll go down there and take it down there and find out what's going on. But T-Mobile just sent me a bill for $777. I paid for phones with them for 9 months, 4 phones. One of them worked, my wife's, and mine went on a blink. And iPhone. That's how they got me. T-Mobile. I went by their place and I saw the sign and thing. It says an iPhone 14 for free if you upgrade or get your T-Mobile phone. See if you're eligible. And I was eligible, so they gave me a free phone. I thought until I made 6 payments or some more on it. And I says, well, I didn't know that they were charging me for maintenance fee, $37 a month. I was paying for my other iPhone, the iPhone 12 with Spectrum, $31 a month. And then they said, if same thing happened, exact same thing happened. I got an iPhone from Spectrum, and what happened was that confusion and everything. And iPhone told me I needed storage and to pay for it. If not, they were going to shut me down. And that's what they did. They shut me down. And I took it in. I tried to get it fixed. And they did their thing to it. And nobody could fix it after that. And they said, well, we'll turn it back on after we pay you $600 that you owe. So I paid it. Gave it to them. Tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it. Had people from Syracuse trying to fix it. I said, well, I get a new phone, right? And I paid insurances and all that stuff. I didn't, not with Spectrum. I'm getting confused now because the same thing happened to me that happened to T-Mobile with an iPhone. So you got to buy storage, they said. If you don't, we're going to shut you down. So that's what they did, shut me down. Shut down my wife's phone on the way to the hospital. She had a broken leg. Shut down her phone. Spectrum. They came back a lot later with an agent and apologized and said they give us 2 years free internet access if we came back. And we said, okay, we forgive. And we went back with Spectrum on the cable. And then I was with T-Mobile. I had their tower. I didn't realize the tower isn't for TV. It's for your phones. And you go through your phones to get on your TV. You can do that. No, that was another way of getting rid of cable. But I got gamed, hoodwinked again, same thing. iPhone told me to pay for storage with T-Mobile now. And I said, no, I upload everything to YouTube and then I'm clear again. No, you went past it. You owe us. And they shut me down. I can't turn it back on. I took it to Best Buy. They got their geeks in there and they wiped it and tried to put their stuff in. And the thing came up. iPhone had a superior technology and they shut the phone off. Couldn't do anything to it. Nobody could fix it. Not even people from Syracuse. I said, well, I get a new phone, right? I get them all. I mean, these stories are kind of like mixed up, but they're two together. The same thing happened with two different companies with the iPhone. Exact same thing. iPhone 12 and the iPhone 14. I didn't pay storage. They shut it down. I took it to Best Buy. They wiped it, trying to get in. And then the thing came on service unavailable on my iPhone. So I'm 9 months paying for the iPhone. And you owe, I says, well, take the iPhone back, He says, we can't. You owe 17 more payments. I said, what are you talking about? It's free. No, you got to pay maintenance fee on $37 a month. Heck, I was paying $31 a month for the iPhone 12 with Spectrum. Now T-Mobile wants me $37 a month for the iPhone 14. And I owe 17 more payments. I got the phone for free. That's why I joined. I would never got another iPhone after what I went through with Spectrum with the iPhone, unless it was free. And that's how they got me. And then I find out I'm paying for it anyway. Good God. Hoodwinked again. iPhone. I paid the first one. I paid it off, and they tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it. I gave it back to me. I said, "Well, I get another phone, right?" "No, you bought it. It's yours." I said if I paid it off, you'd fix it. "You can't fix it. Well, give me another phone." "No, you don't have insurance." Bye. That's why I left Spectrum. Some hoodwinker in there, red hair he was, told me, "You didn't buy your phones here." Tried to get me. He knew damn well I did, but he's trying to get me so I lose it and punch him in the nose and they come and arrest me or something, and he can sue me for my house and all that shit. Well, little does he know, I'm a disabled veteran, 100%. He can't sue me. If you want to try, it's going to hit national news. And you want all the advertisement for that, T-Mobile? To let them know how you're a hoodwinker? Twice. Spectrum, iPhone, same thing happened. T-Mobile, iPhone 14, same thing happened. But they suckered me in, telling me it was free. But then they put a maintenance fee on it, $37 a month. And I owe 17 more payments. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't owe any payments on anything. Take it back, please, and give me something that works. 9 months paying for a phone that don't work. I paid it faithfully because they said they were going to give me credit. I said, okay, well, so I paid all the bills. I mean, now they sent me a bill for $777 for payment, and they want the tower back. Well, my tower's sitting in my truck. I've got it. I'm going to take it down there, but I haven't felt really good enough to go away to Vestal. So I'll get there. But they sent me a bill for $777. I said, "Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. You owe me twice that." I paid 9 months on 3 phones that didn't work. 4 phones, really, but one worked. My wife's, thank God. And they turned it off. Spectrum turned her phone off. She was on the way to the hospital with a broken ankle. He shut it off. Imagine that. They came back and apologized with an agent and all that. And they said if we took them back, they'd give us 2 years free internet service. I said, well, I'm forgiving. Go ahead. All right, I'll take it back. Oh, we got the Spectrum back with cable and all that. There we go again. It's just constant, same thing over and over. Hoodwinking, hoarding, greedy. I walked in to the T-Mobile shop after I paid $307 for insurances on the phones. I paid it. I paid $307 for my 4 phones and insurances on them. So then I took the phones back in. Can you fix them? I got insurance. So he looks at me and he goes, I'm going to, if you raise your voice, I'll look at it. But if you raise your voice, I'm going to have to ask you to wait. He's looking at me. I'm standing there and I got a big crucifix on. So it works. He's standing there with the upside down peace symbol, which means Antichrist. Chick Publications. I mean, a lot of people had that out. You know, the upside down peace symbol. Upside down. Antichrist. And he's standing there with a great big one on his chest. Doesn't think I know what it means. But he knows what my crucifix means. And he baits me. He says, I'm going to have to ask you to leave if you raise your voice. So he takes my phones away from me and he goes to the iPhone first thing right off the bat. He's looking it over and he says, wow. He says, you paid for this phone for 9 months? Didn't work? I would have never done that. And I said, that's what I did. I raised my voice. He says, out of my store right now. I told you if you raise your voice, get out of my store. So I took the 3 phones in my hand. I backed up. I says, my 3 phones? He just. So I said, well, God bless you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I turned around, and there was 2 guys looking at me, ready to jump on me if I was going to make a commotion. I didn't know where they came from. They weren't there when I went in. All of a sudden, they popped up out of somewhere. Because the way I answered, I stepped back, and I says, God bless you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and turned around, and I left. And I waited for a couple of weeks. I looked in the thing to see if that guy was there. I didn't want to go. I should have went to Vestal. My wife says she went to Vestal. They're the nicest people. They're the nicest people in Vestal. And I got, do you screen who you hire, T-Mobile? Why do you have people treat customers? 4 phones I had. Now you have nothing. I gave them all back. And you can't do that, sir. I says, watch me. And I put the 3 phones because I had insurance. And I took them back into the 2 other people. They couldn't fix them either. Well, the girl did fix my brand new phone. That was, ads were coming up right in the middle of me talking to you like I am right now on the phone to somebody else. That screaming in your face. I couldn't hear the other guy talk. I took the phone back. They sent me another one. I was taking my phone back to pick up the other phone because they said mine was defective. So I'm going in and she looks at my phone and she says, oh, you got a little scratch up there. We can't give you the new phone. We can't trade it. But I can fix this phone, she goes. I don't want that phone. That's porn phone. I don't want it. Well, she fixes it anyways, so I can dial out. I don't know if the commercials were, I didn't get any commercials or anything in the middle of my phone calls. But that's after I upgraded from the S22 to the S23. That's how they got me to do that one. And I got 4 phones. I paid $307, my last payment I made to them, which included all the insurances on all 4 phones. I paid it. I got proof. I wrote. I don't know how to fight arbitration. Who lobbied for that? Who got bought off for that? Right. Oh, there's only a few companies that own phones now. I mean, not few, but they're not in the United States. Other countries own them. So they go arbitration, so they want go to court. And so everybody will know what they're doing. They keep it silent and they do it themselves. Arbitration. I haven't won one yet. I went twice in the years past. One was for $40. I had ordered a Jewish Bible. I'm Jewish heritage. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Christian Catholic. Cradle. But my whole family before that in France, French nobility and everything. I'm a member of everybody in my whole family was all Jewish. Matter of fact, Mary Magdalene came over from Jerusalem and married into the French nobility that was my line. Long, long time ago. But my mother, it wasn't documented because my mother's mother fell in love with a French nobleman. He was aristocrat can't marry peasants back then. Well, they lived together. They had my grandmother, their child. And she had a beautiful voice. She wanted to come to the United States. She embarrassed my great-grandfather at big parties and everything. Wanted to go to America. And finally he did it once she did it one time. And he said, okay, I'll send you. So she got on the boat. She ended up in Duluth, Minnesota. A little Italian guy bought her. She was sold, didn't even know it. And he says, I'm going to take you to get your songs and all that stuff. I'm your liaison. Your father paid for me. So she went with him, went home, put her in his room. He locked the door. After the fifth kid, she quit trying to run away. That's the way it was back then. You can sell somebody. They embarrassed me all them times at banquets and parties and stuff. Okay, I'll send you to America. Oh, and everybody hear your voice screaming in some room locked. You had 13 kids. My mother being the last one. And I'm the firstborn of the 13. 1 and 3, that's kind of like an unlucky number. Why would, well, it's not unlucky with God. 3 people, 3 divine persons, and 1 God, 3 divine persons, 13. I believe that. I believe in God the Father, Old Testament, who's greater than Jesus. He said that. Jesus says, I'm going to raise to the Father who is greater than I. He's not calling himself God. Jesus is calling himself just God. And there's 3 divine persons in God. There's Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And that's the life. That's the love and life between Jesus and the Father. Elohim. Elohim. My heart's most desired dream. Save me. A lot went on. I'm forgiving, I forget. I'll tell you what. You give me back the money that I spent 9 months for all the phones that didn't work, and I'll pay you your $777 you think I owe you. I'll pay it out of the money you pay me back that you owe me. How do you like that one? That's fair, isn't it? Or just tell me we've made the decision and just bring the tower back and we'll call it even. Well, it ain't even because you owe me twice as much as I owe you. And you got all my phones. I gave them back to you. My wife went to Vestal and gave hers back. They said they wanted the tower. I got the tower in my truck. I'll take it back. Yeah, they have the tower to run the iPhones and run their T-Mobile stuff. I'll take that back. Give it back. I hear they're nice people in Vestal. God, you just screen the people that you hire. Can you imagine what I went through? How that affected me and how I thought for days and days and days after that about T-Mobile. T-Mobile, I thought, on the cross of Christ. Liars. Deceitful, hoodwinking liars in some of their stores. But there's nice stores. I hear them. My wife said the Vestal store was beautiful. She liked everybody. Everybody treated her like she was a queen. You go over to the store over there in Glenwood Ave, and what do they hire over there? They got they got a woman and a guy in there. They're black. They're nice people. They try to do their job. But they got this one guy in there. Did that to me. Imagine that. I didn't do nothing to him. He baited me, made me raise my voice and kicked me out of the store. They probably dreamed that up They probably, well, the next guy that does that, this is what we're going to do. I do what? They set me up. They wouldn't. I had insurance on the phone. I paid $307 that month for the insurance. It's $18 a phone. I had 4 phones. And I had paid for the service. I paid for the service on 4 phones, and only one phone worked. That was my wife. The other ones, all 3 of them, one was adulterated by some porn person. They had his number, and when I had it, and I was in the middle of my rosary, and flash, I got this guy giving it to some woman. They're screaming and hollering in the middle of my rosary. Can you imagine? There's a lot of other stuff that happened that I haven't mentioned, that I mentioned in other films. But that was the main one. That one did it. After that guy did that to me, and I took him back 2 weeks later, and I told him about what happened. I told him what happened. And the guy and the girl, nice girl, nice guy. He was trying to do their job. But you got to screen who you hire, people. Because I'm no longer a client of T-Mobile, for sure. And I don't think I ever will be unless I get a letter of apology and all my money back. Then I'll make a video and tell everybody about how T-Mobile is honest. But right now, T-Mobile, you're a bunch of hoodwinkers, in my view, in some of your stores. And I just told you what happened to me. I don't know, you get the guy who probably deny it. But don't they record everything? Isn't it on camera? All you got to do is when I took my phones in the last time and put them on the desk, after they tried to fix them, and then they gave them back to me, and I said, are they fixed? Well, we can't fix them. Can't fix the iPhone. Well, I get a new one, right? I got insurance and everything. No. I don't get nothing. They didn't even honor the insurance policy they sold me for $18 a phone. They didn't honor that. I asked them, what are you going to do? All the months I paid and I didn't have any service. Oh, we'll give you credit. Oh, yeah, I didn't get no credit. I don't have any credit. You pay me back the money you owe me for 9 months, and I'll pay you your $777 you say I owe you. Well, for what? I didn't have any business with you. You ignored me. Well, I got new glasses coming. I don't have a lot of money, people. Come on, look at my glasses. I'm wearing these for months and months. I can afford to get another pair. I'll get one. But I pay my bills. You guys don't pay yours. You didn't give me no credit. Show me the bill that has credit on it that you gave me back for the 9 months I paid for your phones that did not work. And prove it. Show me who I called. You got a record. I know you do. That's how I prove it. Show me who I called in those 9 months on those phones. You can't, because I didn't call anybody's. It didn't work. And you took the iPhone because it was denied by Apple and all that. I didn't pay their thing, so I got to pay the price. They're going to make it really bad on me. Make me lose $1,000 or whatever I paid for maintenance on that thing. $37 a month. It was supposed to be for free. And I didn't even talk on it. I don't think I talked on it one time. I don't even know how to turn it on, I don't think. It all happened. Had to have been because I was uploading to YouTube. I was uploading all my videos. And I was free again. I didn't have any. The 5 gigabyte that they gave me went to 4.7, and then they asked for storage. And then after they asked for storage, they came back with a thing 5.1 over their free storage. They said they're gonna give me. I uploaded all my stuff I got. I'm a premium member of YouTube. Why do I want to save stuff on my phone? And let some other company go in there and charge me every month for storage fees. And then tell you ran out of 200 gigs, so now you need more. That's 49 blah, 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 blah dollars or whatever. Who knows? They change it all the time. They never gave me my money back for the 9 months I paid on the phones. They know. They thought they do check the records every month, bagging them. Well, people at T-Mobile, there's some nice ones from my wife says, but the ones that hoodwinked me, that's what you did to me. I can't even afford a pair of glasses, really. They're given to me because I'm a veteran, disabled. I haven't been able to get in to get a pair of glasses because I've been on the couch. Bad pain and back. Then I start feeling better and I go out and try to do something and I end up on the couch again. Pain. Yeah, I'll give you your $777 after you pay me back everything that you owe me. I don't know how I owe you $777. Cheaper. I sure didn't have any service for that. And you can't charge my wife. My wife was like $25 a month program stuff you guys did with her. She brought the phone back to Vestal. She said Vestal office was very nice people and everything. They didn't do anything to me like they did to you over there in that Glendale office. And I'm not saying the whole office is bad. Oh, they got 2 people in there working their hearts out. There are 2 black girl and a black guy. The only ones working there. They got this one guy there covered with tattoos and an upside down peace symbol on himself, the Antichrist. He tells me with my crucifix on that if I raise my voice, he's going to ask me to leave. So he baits me, gets me to raise my voice, says, get out of my store right now. And then waits to see what I'm going to do. And I blessed them and turned around, and there's 2 guys looking at me. They were going to jump on me and beat the shit out of me. Probably. I don't know what they had planned. But it was all a plan, believe me, man. And I defeated it by just stepping back and saying, God bless you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Then I grabbed my 3 phones and I left. Came back a couple weeks later, and those 2 nice agents tried to fix them and they couldn't. I says, well, I don't want them. Oh, you can't do that. You can't leave them here. I says, watch. And I put all 3 phones on the table. My wife took hers back to Vestal. She got the nice people over there helping her out. They were so sorry that happened to us. I don't know if they know the real story, though. I don't even know if that guy's still working there. If he did it to me, he must have done it to somebody else, too, or what's going on, you know? Anyways, that's my film. You won't accept a phone call to your billing department unless it is one of your phones. And if it isn't one of your phones, you have an 800 number I can dial. I don't want to do any of that. You contact me NXNMONTELEONE 13 at gmail.com. Nixon Monteleone. Nixon Monteleone. My Monteleone name, my Italian name. Before that, it wasn't Monteleone. It was a French name. They were all Jewish people. And my mother was given to an orphanage, Catholic orphanage. And she was baptized and all that stuff. And I was born cradle Catholic. But my ancestry is all Jewish. You know,